What's going on, you guys? My name is Kirk, and today we're going to do a quick video just going over my 3 Indiana Jones jackets. So the first jacket we're going to go over is actually the first one I got. It's this Wested Raiders of the Lost Ark style jacket. This isn't a hero or a custom or anything like that. It's just their standard Raiders jacket, but it's still a phenomenal jacket, phenomenal Indiana Jones jacket. I got this back in 2011, and I've worn it in the heat, the snow, the rain, at events, conventions, you name it, and it's held up amazing. Almost too well. It still looks basically brand new. And with this particular one, I don't necessarily want to synthetically weather it. I just kind of want to wear it and let it age with time. But I'll spin around so you can see the back of it. But this is my Raiders jacket, one of my favorite jackets of all time. Alright, so jacket number 2, I guess we're going in order of the movies. Jacket number 2 is a Wested Temple of Doom jacket. It's the most recent Indiana Jones jacket that I've gotten, and this one was a custom that I ordered in cowhide for a couple reasons. The first one being, I just had never seen a Wested cowhide jacket, and I kind of wanted to order one because I like the grain of cowhide. And also, my intentions were and are to weather the heck out of this thing. I've already done some weathering. You can kind of see along the seams and such. I did some weathering to kind of match the Temple of Doom movie, but my intentions are to take it a step further, kind of similar to Joey's Myth jacket. The idea that, even though we know it's not the case, if Indiana Jones had the same jacket on all his adventures, I kind of want to add maybe a few scratches and stuff to kind of emulate all 3 jackets on this one. Because Temple of Doom is my favorite Indiana Jones movie and Indiana Jones look, I want this to be my go-to jacket. So I want it to maybe bear a few traits from all 3 movies. But this is the Wested Cowhide Temple of Doom jacket, and it's perfect. I love it. It's already my favorite Indy jacket. And lastly is my Last Crusade style jacket. It's the only one of my 3 jackets that isn't a Wested. This one was a very inexpensive one from a website called FC Merchandise. I don't know if FC Merchandise is still around, but these jackets are, just from other distributors. They're not the best quality, and they're far from screen accurate, but I still love this jacket. It's a cowhide one, and part of the reason I ordered it in the first place was simply to practice weathering. I wanted to try to match some of the weathering from the movie, very similar to what Steele and Jones does with their jackets. So this one, I'll get up close so you can see, I attacked with sandpaper and scouring pads and rubbed on concrete to bring out not just an overall weathered look, but to screen match some specific scratches and weathering marks from the movie itself. With this particular jacket, after weathering it, the scratches and kind of the weathering marks, they were gray. It wasn't the right color showing through. The Last Crusade jacket, if you look at it, it's a very warm, almost rust tone coming up from all the weathering. And so to achieve that look, I don't have any EcoFlow leather dye, which is a very popular leather dye, especially among indie cosplayers. I just went over all of the weathering with Kiwi liquid shoe polish, and then a scouring pad just to kind of bring it back. And then to seal it, I just hit it with some Percard leather dressing. So again, I'm very proud of how the weathering turned out on this. And it's one of my favorite jackets to wear. If you're looking for a really inexpensive Indiana Jones jacket, these are a great option. Just keep in mind, they're not entirely screen accurate. One of the biggest things are on the sleeve here. On the sleeve, it has a seam on the back that runs across that, to my knowledge, the screen-used jackets didn't have. But overall, if that doesn't bother you, they're still really great jackets, and no one's going to deny that this is an Indiana Jones jacket. So now I'm going to include some pictures of these jackets out and about so you can see them in a little bit more detail. If you have any questions, definitely feel free to drop them in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you guys, and until next time, as always, thank you for watching.